So we had another guest. She was unable to make it. A crazy story. Her name is Nicole Reffitt. And she was flying here, and she was detained at the airport, brought to her hotel room. Her computer was trashed by the FBI, and she was unable to attend. So I don't know, do the math. I just found that out. It's crazy. She was supposed to be guest speaker. Her computer was trashed by the FBI. Okay? You can't make this stuff up, guys. The FBI came to my house twice for peacefully protesting at the Capitol. I was nowhere near the building, and I've been terrorized twice by the FBI, and that's left an indelible mark on my mind, and it makes me want to fight harder for the other people that are being persecuted. So, thank you. I'm going to read read Nicole's letter that she had to write and send us via text message because she no longer has a computer because it's now in possession of the FBI. She said, "My husband, political prisoner, 376782, is named Guy Reffitt. He was arrested for rhetoric and charged with a thought crime. He has been held in solitary for over 48 hours at a time. He has spent over 5 weeks without representation, 8 days in ICU due to lack of care for his medical needs, and little or no religious material or fellowship. No oversight of his civil liberties or safety. He is deemed an extremist, a domestic terrorist. Hell, we are all, if you listen to the media, but for what? A political ideology? And even with all that, I consider us blessed. Guy gets to have his day in court. Ashley Babbitt and Roseanne Boyland, who we will talk about later, did not get that chance. Say their names. Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boyland. 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 Thank you. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Roseanne Boyland in a little while and how the media said she died of a drug overdose, and that is absolutely false. Okay, back to Nicole's letter. They matter. And today we give a voice, as well as to my guy. The false narrative of January 6th being an insurrection, when not one person has been charged with this crime, is doing nothing but tampering with the potential jury pool and perpetuating fear when in reality, the only thing to fear is being complacent. But they, the mainstream media, the corrupt politicians, want us to be scared, to fear coming to our own nation's capital to exercise a First Amendment right that was promised by our forefathers and criminalized by the current administration. But we, the people, will not be afraid, whether it is 1776 or 1621. We are people. We, the people, are the guardians of our own sovereignty, not the government.
That's right. Amen.
Not the mainstream media, but we, the people. We, the people, have been lied to about leaving our fellow Americans in Afghanistan. We have been lied to about our national security, our border, and even our health. And that they're lying about our patriots rotting in D.C. jail without due process. We are being used as examples to not resist, to not speak up, or this will happen to you. Trust me when I say this. This can and will happen to you if we, the people, continue to accept the status quo. They cannot lock us all up. They cannot shut us all up. Because we, the people, are going nowhere. That's right. When our declaration was signed with the blood of our forefathers, we inherited liberty that has been promised to all future generations. And we, the people, will not give that gift away. Guy came to D.C. for a redress of his grievances like hundreds of thousands of others that day, which is the right of all Americans. But the simple truth is that it's only your right if your ideology falls in line with that of the status quo. That is not what our forefathers and others have given up their all for. Okay? We, the people, will not be intimidated. We will not retreat. We, the people, will not leave our patriots to waste away in jail without a voice, without liberty. Give it up for the letter from Nicole Reffitt, who unfortunately wasn't able to make it today. It was a powerful letter, and it was an honor to read it because her computer was taken by the FBI, and she's now on the no-fly list for coming to D.C. to peacefully protest and to speak on behalf of her loved one who is in D.C. prison.